to the 30, to the 20. He can go all the way to the 10.
Know what's going on? Come on now.
Clocking out, I had to drop you on your YouTube scroller. Call up Money Junkie, we done got the conversation rolling. Hit up Blue and ask him which one his parlay's going. Call a couple hours.
What it is, Conversation Junkies. It's your boy Money Junkie and it's your boy Blue Ski. And we got another episode today. And y'all already know we're talking about the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We finna get into it. First things first, we're gonna go with the first game. We got the Eagles and the Commanders. 55-23. How you feel about it, bro?
Man, I'm gonna give it to him. I just have to say this. Jaden Daniels, man, you had a hell of a rookie season. And overall, I have to give it to you. You played your heart out. I say at the end of the day, you did all you could do. Like, for you to be a rookie, you was the best player on the team. You know, the veterans, they were supposed to be the ones to protect you and lift you up. They brought you down, but hey, you know, you're gonna see them again for the next couple of years coming. As far as the Eagles go, I mean, hey, what can I say, man? It's the Saquon effect. All I know is that GM from New York,
He hurt.
He hurt, man. He hurt. But yeah, I mean, the Eagles, what can I say? It's just, they got AJ over here. They got Saquon in the back, Jalen Hurts, O-line, D-line, defense. I mean, all around powerhouse. So I really didn't expect it.
Devontae Smith, shout out my boy. It was a great game. And I'm with you when it comes to Jay, and you setting a standard for rookies that probably won't be beat again no time soon. You, C.J. Stroud, and Joe Burrow, to me, y'all done had the best rookie seasons out these past couple of years.
I say Justin Herbert. Before Joe Burrow.
You say Justin before Joe?
Yeah, cause Joe got injured.
Yeah, he got injured.
Yeah, but he was having a good rookie year. I do remember that. But yeah.
With no O-line. But that's a hint of that. We getting off topic because he ain't played this weekend.
He didn't. Hey, that boy in Cancun still. That boy hating just like the rest of them. But
yeah, Jay,
man. Tell me about it, man. Let's get into it, man.
I don't blame nothing on you. I don't feel like you played bad. You was getting the ball where it needed to be. Your players was just fumbling, dropping the ball. They was turning the ball over. And turnovers are the biggest factor when it comes to playoff football. But I can't blame you. I felt like you made the great reads, the right plays when you needed to. Granted, you did have an interception, but you was just trying to make something happen. It was the end of the game.
Forced by that point. It was forced. And I give it to them. Those rookie DBs that they got, Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean,
yeah.
Those boys some dogs, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and then, another shout out for that Georgia defense, man. I am not gonna lie to you.
Whole front line, the Georgia boys.
Yeah, I gotta shout out to my Georgia dogs, man. I hate to see the Eagles when I'm hating on them right now, but you know, like I gotta give it up to them. But I'll say this way. I'll tell you what. The beginning of that game felt like Ohio State versus Notre Dame.
It did.
Just by like
how long they had the ball that first time.
Yeah, the same, like immediately it took.
Only difference is the first drive Notre Dame scored. Washington Commanders, they only got a field goal. Yeah,
true. But I mean, it took that same long time, then boom, look like that. Like, I get Saquon, boy, if hypothetically they so happen to win the Super Bowl, they gotta give him the MVP. No, what the drug test? They gotta give him the MVP, man. I ain't gonna lie, he deserved it because they've been knocking at this door for a minute, and it was him. He done put the team on his back all season. Like, y'all gotta give him, and especially because y'all didn't give him the Russian title. Y'all might as well.
Facts, y'all sat him down. Brandon, I understand. And then his first game he played in the playoffs, he made up for it. So, which I feel he would have got that 100-something yards that he needed versus New York to break the record. But he
would have got it for sure. Oh yeah,
watching him and his mindset, he's focused on one thing, and that's winning that Super Bowl championship.
And him, I seen something. Him and that rookie Cooper DeJean, both their birthdays on the Super Bowl.
February 9th. We all Aquarius. My birthday February 16th. So yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, what you got to say about Jalen Hurts, man? How you feel about him?
You would do that to me right now. You know how I feel about him. I feel like him and Dak Prescott the same person. but I can't hate on him this game. He made accurate passes. He threw the ball. He made reads. Granted, he took a sack. He almost had a fumble. He held on to that ball when it mattered. And I do think he still got a sack, but he held on to the ball when it mattered. That dime, he threw a perfect dime to A.J. Brown.
AJ, yeah, I do remember that. That was in the bucket.
So
for sure.
I can't even say he played bad. He made great reads, threw it when he needed to. He didn't scramble as much as you would have thought he would have because they said he had a knee injury, but it didn't look like it to me at all.
I mean, they talking about a knee injury. The way they doing all this tush push all over the place man, I ain't gonna lie, they gotta cut that shit out, man. It's just not good for the league. It just don't even like,
because it don't work for every team.
Yeah. I feel you on that, and it's like, if you can't beat it, like, that's not our fault. Like, at the same time, it's like, when you ever heard the referee say, we can award you a touchdown?
Never in my entire 23 years of living ever heard of that.
Never.
I can see a field goal, maybe, but a touchdown, no. I've never heard of that.
And then, you know what? I was thinking about this when they said it, because I was just like, it just caught me so off guard, because I've never heard that as a rule. Like, I've seen that all over social media. Nobody's ever heard that. Like, who would they award the touchdown to? That's my question.
Like, what player?
Like, do they give the Jalen Hurts as like a rushing touchdown, throwing touchdown, Saquon? Like, who gets that touchdown? Or like, when you go look at the stats, does it just say
the center?
Oh yeah, just center somewhere. Cause like, you can't just
put pile of stat.
Yeah, you can't just pile the stat, because like, years later somebody gonna look and the math ain't gonna add up. Then they just gonna be calling bullshit on everything. Right. So like, who? I don't know. I just kind of want to see it.
That's a great. Yeah. We gonna get back to y'all on that on the Instagram page or the TikTok page. Either one, we gonna definitely answer that question, because that is a great question
for sure.
That he just had.
Yeah. Y'all definitely let us know what y'all think. But
I probably would figure the quarterback gets a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, just a rushing touchdown or something like that.
Yeah.
Stat pack for Jalen, man.
Facts. But you can't be mad. Him and Saquon both squat 600.
I'm not gonna, bro. Saquon went for 15 carries, 118 yards, 3 touchdowns, bro.
3 touchdowns.
He put the team on his back. And you know what? Also, just while we're on the topic of the touch push, Frank Louisville, you crash out for me, man. You are so hilarious.
Shout out Frank Louisville.
Yes, man. And it's like,
because he would have kept doing it.
Yeah, I really don't even blame you. The first time I said, oh, he feeling just a little Troy Polamalu action going on. But then after a while, I was like, if you gonna keep calling it, we're gonna have to keep doing this, because the defense
you can't get no closer.
The defense is literally like,
head over the ball.
Yeah, it's literally made for you to not win in that situation at all. You can't push against another defensive player. Like, that's the only other way you can stop it from that point. So I mean,
yeah, because you can't. No, I think you can't leverage off your own team. You can't leverage off their team.
Right, yeah. But it's like, it's a
you got to time it. You got to time it.
It's a whole. I mean, it's a whole science to that thing that they just mastered. I don't get it, man. But
I mean, like I said, it's not credible for every team. Every team ain't gonna make it. Every team's quarterback don't squat 600.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. I get it to you. But Josh, you know what? We're going to get into Josh Allen in a moment. But, you know, just clear remarks on it, to be real, I don't feel like the game was really that
as bad as the score was. Yeah. The game was a great game to still watch up until defining turn.
I ain't going to say that. Because I know a lot of people out there, y'all believe Jaden Daniels was going to win. To me personally, I like Jaden Daniels, but I ain't like how he did Michael Penix in this first. That's neither here nor there right now. But we all knew the Eagles going. As soon as Saquon scored off that first touchdown, I knew they were going to win.
It was going to get ugly.
Yeah, and it was getting ugly quick. The turnovers was not helping, but like up until like the end of the third quarter, they weren't out of it. Yeah. I think it was down by like 11. 13, 11, something like that.
2-point conversion they didn't get.
Yeah. So. But I mean, yeah, like overall, like I said, Washington, man,
they didn't give up. They fought.
Y'all didn't give up. Y'all got Jaden Daniels on a rookie contract, man. Y'all new ownership coming in, so I like between y'all and the Eagles, y'all got some coming forward, and I like that for y'all.
And it was a good. You could tell this was a good not only an NFC Championship game. This was a great rivalry game.
Yeah. Bump the Cowboys. We don't even gotta discuss the Giants, man. Like y'all the two up and coming teams right now. We like that, but before we move on, I just gotta ask you this:
What's happening?
where you put in Jalen Hurts in your top 5 now? Cause
He's
going back
still
to the
he's still not top 5.
my bad. Where you ranking him? If he ain't in your top 5,
I give him he top 8, maybe 9.
my bad.
Yeah.
He done went to 2 Super Bowls. There ain't even my quarterbacks in the league that done did that.
Right. Me personally, I don't count the first one because all other teams were hurt. Granted, the best ability is availability.
Come on, now.
I gotta give him.
They earned it now. Don't do it. But I see what you're saying, but that was a good team. Now they had a historic defense.
Right.
They did.
And they continuously have one, and that all of their players are still young, so that defense is going to be there forever. But once you stop Saquon, is Jalen going to win you the game? That's still my next question. He still got to show me that.
Yeah.
Because with the great coach that your Kansas City team have, it's going to be a hard game for Saquon.
It is. Well, I guess with that being said, we're gonna roll over to the AFC side, and we're gonna talk about the game of the year.
That zebra. We're going to talk about that zebra.
We got the Kansas City Chiefs and Arrowhead beating the Buffalo Bills 32-29 with the game-ending blitz. Steve Spagnuolo. You the reason why I'm ranking in Madden right now. The way I run my Madden defense is based off you, man. You a genius, man. The blitz came out, but overall, you know what? I'm gonna let you go ahead, man. Take it on, man. How you felt about the game, bro?
Man, it's a love and hate relationship with the Chiefs because y'all got my boy Juju. He was a Steeler, you know. But Juju, you had a great game. And granted, I feel like you could have scored on that one play across the middle. You just slow. You got ran down by a linebacker, homeboy. You got to do better. Other than that, Pat, you played a decent game. I can say you played your most clean game, but you played a decent game. Travis, you there when it matters. You always going to be that safety blanket for that man. Hopefully, you got another year or two because I love watching you play. But other than that, let's actually get down to the game.
Yeah, let's get down to the game, man. Feelings. You seen Josh crying at the podium, man.
Fact.
F them feelings.
It did look to me that the Chiefs were the more superior team. It's like it looked like the Bills defense couldn't stop them at the beginning of the game. It's like I felt like the Chiefs was gonna score every drive down there, but they didn't. It still turned out to be a good game. Now as far as the Bills side, Josh, you 0-4, bro. 0-4. I know it's getting sick.
Hey man, he got 4 wins in the regular season, man. Chill on his phone.
Do it matter? It don't matter then. It matters.
It mattered to the people. He everybody champion. I keep having to tell people they want to compare Josh Allen to Patrick Mahomes. He not with Pat Mahomes. He don't have no hardware whatsoever. He don't even have a title game championship. Like he don't have no resume outside of Pro Bowls.
I agree.
Comparing him to the GOAT, man.
They lost that game because they were trying to do what the Seahawks did to the Patriots. They were trying to make Josh Allen the MVP of the game. No, keep handing the ball to James Cook. He was having a great game.
He was.
That man was running through the Kansas City defense. It wasn't stopping it, but they tried forcing it, making Josh put it in the L, and look what it turned out. You lost that game because you trying to be greedy. Josh, I don't blame you, but you still lost. You went home with an L. And shout out to Pat Mahomes, that big zebra. How you feel, brother? It's your team.
Y'all listening to Monkey. I just heard that from Money Junkie right now.
And shout out McDuffie too. Strapped up.
Yeah, shout out to them. But y'all just listen to Dez right now and give y'all a whole synopsis of what just happened. But he didn't really tell y'all the real game for it. So I'm gonna break it down to you right now. Let's start off with this. Josh, you came out scared. Your legs were shaking. You was all over the place. You threw about two, three picks. I don't know where you was going. We just say, here, we gonna make it an even game. We just gonna let you have the ball back. Cause I don't, Jalen Watson having to come off injury. I get some. He'll drop one. What's his name? Cook drop one. They I get it. We gotta come up with those. But yeah, Josh, he came out finna shit the bed. So we're gonna come with that. After a while, he settled in. It became Chiefs scored first. It was good. I like the way they was running with Hollywood. He looked good. Juju, shout out to you. I asked my boy. He wanted to ask me how I feel. Atlanta Falcons fan about Mac Hollins. How you feel about Juju, man? Come on, man. He trying to get to it. But yeah, like I said, the Chiefs offense just being healthy, looking at Final Form, and Pat Mahomes, he just over the top, man. That's like nothing he's not gonna be able to do to win. He got 2 rushing touchdowns along with a passing touchdown, over 230 yards in the game. It's like,
and his ability to improv mid game is amazing.
Yes.
Because if he don't see nothing, he's gonna make something happen.
Facts.
And that's what amazes me to watch him. It's like he don't. It's just a feel for it. He's not forcing nothing. He's not gonna make the wrong play. He's gonna make it happen, or he's gonna throw it out of bounds.
And I'll say this: everybody wanted to talk about calls and referees and zebras, like my boy over here. People don't check the stats and know that actually the Bills do have in the regular season and in the postseason got more calls than the Chiefs. But with that being said, in this game, those refs swallowed their whistle now. Granted, they did cost them a pretty good game. You know, on both sides it was pretty even, I felt like. But for the most part, they let them play. Like because there was a lot of holes and pushing around going on, a lot of holes.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff going on that they didn't call. That like they let them get physical. So y'all want to talk about Kansas City, or they get all the calls, or they get all the calls. Buffalo's getting grimy too now. So,
all right, so unbiased.
Let's be real.
Unbiasedly, was that a first down or not?
The
Josh Allen
touchdown. Yes. No. Excuse me. No, it was not. I misunderstood him. That was most definitely not a first down. And you can tell everybody want to look at the sky view, like the over top view. That's not the right angle, right? And then the other thing I'm gonna tell you, they showed the judges, like live game. They showed the judges. They showed the judge, the close judge and the far judge. The close judge is telling them no, he didn't get it. He's right there. He sees it. The far judge, his back is not only to him, but when they showed the clips of both of them walking on the field, his alignment is off from where he's supposed to be at. They said it. Like the announcer, I don't know if it was Tony Romo or whoever called the game. They said he's literally off from where he's supposed to be standing at. That maybe that's why he called it that way. But that's neither here nor there.
I'm gonna say my side of it.
They called it the right way.
No, I can't say yes or no. I'm gonna say this: if you home, you get that call. You away, you ain't gonna get that call.
Somebody texted my DMs. They said that was a bullshit call. I said, hey, you should have gotten number 1 seed. I swear, lie right there. Should have gotten number 1 seed. That's
I agree. If you home, that's a call that's gonna fall your way.
Yeah, maybe you should have tried that play last year in your stadium. But guess what? You're at home at your stadium again. So it is what it is. I will say this. Josh put the team on his back.
Definitely.
He did. He definitely kept them there.
No superstar players this year.
So they say. I mean, if you ask me, I always thought Curtis Samuel was pretty good. He was just a little underrated. Amari Cooper, he was, you know, a number 1, but I don't know what he turned into. But I mean, he's got a nice piece. Like you said, James Cook, another Georgia dog, but you know he been running all over the place. So. He's definitely got talent all over. As far as the number 1 round draft pick that dropped the ball,
can't do nothing with that.
Everybody wanted to get on what's his name, Mark Andrews. Hey, talk about that now. Come on now, fair is fair, right is right.
Fair is fair. Gotta call the game the right way.
But
can't talk bad about one player dropping the ball and don't say nothing about the other one.
Come on now, but
tell Josh don't throw it too hard so he can catch it.
Come on now, he had to die for that. That's a hard ball to catch. Like me right now, I've never played NFL a day in my life. I know that's a hard catch, but I have played football, so it is what it is. Y'all eat at me all you want. Whatever. Last shout out, I just have to say the Seed Spagnola one more time. Chris Jones, McDuffie,
Big dog.
You know what?
Shout out Chris Jones, big dog.
You go under the radar, but you make all the timely plays when it happens. Justin Reed, I cannot give you enough credit, man. He remind me of like a safety version of Richard Sherman. Like he always where he need to be and
at
like,
the right time.
Yeah, at the right time. He just
Richard wasn't fast, wasn't necessarily strong, but he was smart.
Yeah, he was just smart than everybody on the field, and I think that's why Steve Spagnuolo like him, man. I really like that defense. George Karlaftis too. Yeah. Y'all, please pay him this money in the offseason. He do not need to go anywhere. He does not. But over and all, up and up, like I said, it's the same Kansas City Chiefs make the same Kansas City plays, and again, they're gonna be in the Super Bowl. So
let's get to the Super Bowl, man.
On the way, man. Yeah. Who you think gonna win it?
Honestly, I don't see nobody beating that zebra. I got Kansas City. Looking at, before we get into Money Junkies picks or whatever, take the spread right now while it's at 1.5. But go ahead, how you feel about it, brother?
Yeah, take the spread at 1.5. I mean, obviously, I guess it's not really no debate here. I got the Kansas City Chiefs. True. It's in the script. It's already history. What's the better story than Pat Mahomes chasing Tom Brady? I mean, yeah, Jalen Hurts beating Tom Brady or beating Patrick Mahomes in the 3-peat. Yeah, that's a nice story too. But now we don't want to hear that.
At all.
We trying to hear. We thinking way beyond just Jalen Hurts, and I feel for Saquon because I really want him to get one. I want all my Georgia dogs to get one, but it's just not your time.
Not right now.
Not right now. Maybe y'all can hold it together and do it the San Francisco 49ers couldn't do and come back again, but it's just not your year, man. So I honestly think it's gonna be damn near a repeat of 2022. It's a great
overtime.
Like it's just I don't know. I wouldn't call it overtime, but I say it's a great mid to low 30 game.
Like another Josh Bills and
maybe like on whoever has the ball last. It'll probably be like a 7 to 10 point game.
Don't get that mad at ball.
It'll be a 7 to 10 point game, but I like it to be a good game, and I like Jalen to play well. Like I like for the game to be on the edge of my seat, but I do think the confetti is gonna come down red and yellow.
I'm gonna say this. Don't go down 2 scores. Eagles. Don't go down.
I'm not gonna lie. If you go down 2 scores, that's more scary to me than being up a score. Actually, like if you're down, he's more likely to air it out, and then you're gonna let him off the leash. We have the evidence of this. We have the stats.
I'm saying don't go down because now you can't run Saquon. Jalen got it.
Also that Jalen can't read, but hey, I mean, we'll see how the game goes. Y'all let us know in the comments down below, and let us know. This video will probably be coming out right before the Super Bowl. So we'll see what's on the up and up, man. But that's all we got as far as NFL championship round weekend. Also, some other crazy news that happened that we just gonna talk about real quick. We got some new head coaching hires. We got Dallas, Raiders.
Raiders, yes.
Well, I guess we know which one we gonna talk about first. We gonna talk about Dallas. We gonna talk about Dallas. Yes, man. The clown show Dallas again, man. What's his name?
I don't even know, dude.
Ben Schottenheimer.
Ben Schottenheimer. I don't even know.
Ben Schottenheimer.
I heard you was the offensive coordinator. Not Mike McCarthy. Jerry, why you want to control everything? You're hiring people who's not gonna care what you do. You're gonna control everything. You didn't want to get Dion. You could have got somebody. You could have got Pete.
You could have got Pete. I like Pete over there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the right dude. I ain't gonna lie for the job. But
he could have hired old Baldy, who got fired from Green Bay this year. Before he got picked up.
Oh, the Jets. You talking about Saleh, Robert Saleh. I like Robert Saleh too. A lot of people shit on him. But
he didn't got picked up, but he a defensive coordinator now.
Yeah, I like him. No, who's he?
I think the 49ers.
They hired him back. Mm-hmm. I saw they were in talks. I didn't know that they signed him. But yeah, I mean, Jerry once again, he just hired somebody else that could be able to do whatever he wanted to do, and I mean, it's gonna be the same old with the Cowboys. To be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if Michael Parsons don't sign back with him.
Requested trade.
Yeah. Yeah, he don't have to. I mean,
Yeah, he could just leave.
Yeah, he could just leave after next year. But I mean, he still has this year. But that's up to him if he want to do that. If they throw in the bag, if they throw in the bag, I would. He's on a rookie contract. If they throw in the bag, I wouldn't mind if. I'd understand if they kept him, but if it was me, I'd go somewhere else.
They do gotta pay him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, the other head coach in her, we have
my boy, the old man Pete. I did not know Pete was that old though, bro. I watched his interview, his press interview. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch for being a real stand-up guy and going to support him. And he yelled out, Raiders! You know what I'm saying?
Even after all that BS.
Even after that.
Cost
that man a Super Bowl ring.
And Marshawn Lynch, my top 3 favorite running back all the time, so.
Fact, he's definitely my top 3.
Yeah, so.
He really top 2. He ain't number 1, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, we'll say that for another video. Yeah, in all season. But yeah, I like the hire overall. I feel like he's gonna bring some culture and definitely some defensive mindedness to the Raiders and give them some hope. They're not gonna do nothing in the division with obviously the three-peat champions, the Jim Harbaugh, Justin Herbert, and Russell Wilson. Not Russell Wilson. What's his name? Bo Nix.
Yeah. Shout out to
Sean Payton. But I mean, he's arguably the 4th best coach in his division. So
arguably, I ain't gonna lie though. He might make something shake this year, depending on who they draft at quarterback.
It's like they have certain pieces to be a good team. It's just they don't know how to be a good team.
Raiders might mess around and draft Shiloh. I mean, not Shiloh.
Yeah,
they might draft Shadari.
If they do, they need to put him with sign a T Higgins or something if you're gonna do that.
True.
Give them a weapon. They got Brock Bowers. They got that's what I said. They got pieces here and there. They just need to put it together.
Max Crosby on the defense.
Yeah, they got pieces out there. They just they just tweet out. But,
I definitely agree with you. But let's make a quick Indian bim transition in the NBA. Jimmy Butler, indefinite suspension. What are you doing? Is Jimmy a cancer?
You know what? I don't feel like he is. I feel like he just more of a dog in a situation where he don't have that energy around him. But at the same time, if you getting pushed out of Miami, it's Pat Riley down there.
Don't do that. Pat Riley pushed out LeBron.
Did he though?
Yes.
You think so? But yeah, I mean,
only player Pat didn't push out was Shaq. And he ain't push out Wade.
It's because he felt, but those are dogs. He pushed out Braun because he felt like Braun didn't have that dog in him. Which I kind of similarly always felt like in my life. That's why I always considered Kobe and MJ my 2 goats. That's a discussion for another day. But Jimmy, I wouldn't say he a cancer, man. He got a lot going on in life right now. There's stuff behind the scenes that they done talked about and stuff that got out in the public.
Yeah, stuff we don't even know.
Yeah, stuff that we can't even disclose with y'all that done happened. So I just feel like maybe he need another start. Now you not max contract money no more. You need to get that through your head, especially if you're only gonna play in the playoffs.
I was about to say but you can't say that because if you get to the playoffs, you got baby Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
If you get to the playoffs though, that's the whole point of that. But I mean, I hope everything goes out well for him. We ain't gonna see him for the rest of the season, which is we basically getting actually to the thick of things in the NBA season. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Hope everything better for you next year and wherever you so happen to be. Yeah, I'm gonna still root for you.
Thanks.
With that being said, after our Super Bowl video, we are going to jump straight into NBA season. So just want to let you guys know this is not just a strictly football podcast. We have NBA, we talking about MLB, we talking about life, love. This is more than just a football podcast.
And we doing a give back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we doing give backs. We give out to the community. Guys, it's gonna be a lot more in store for us as far as everything. We're just expanding, and our whole goal of this podcast and this show is to just be young and grow and show y'all
and bring y'all entertainment.
We can do it, and we're gonna do it. And that this is just the early footage of us just showing that anything's gonna be possible, and we just gonna grow in love and be a family together. So with that being said, thank y'all for coming into another edition of Conversation Junkies, and we're gonna holler at y'all later. Peace out.
We out.